Hello, and welcome to your practice. This class is all about helping to support your lymphatic system so that you can recover from a cold. We will be using some props today. I have a bolster and 2 blocks, but if you don't have that, it's okay. You can use a stack of blankets and or a stack of books. This is Millie. I'm Danica. Make your way onto your mat and let's get started. Let's begin seated. You can find a comfortable seat. You can sit like this, cross-legged, or you can grab a block, place it underneath your sitting bones, and sit in a kneeling position, someplace where you can be comfortable for about a minute or two. And then we're going to focus first on lymphatic massage, lymphatic drainage. So we'll just begin with our collarbones. So you can bring your 4 fingers to your collarbones and just tap along the length of your collarbones and that space between your collarbones and your neck. Believe it or not, this is doing something. And then we'll take our first 2 fingers and place them underneath the earlobe in that soft spot right there at the corner of your earlobe and your jaw. And just do tiny, gentle circles right underneath that space. And you can go in both directions. And then we're going to draw our fingers down, tracing sort of the jaw underneath where the jaw is meeting the neck. And then down the sides of your neck to your collarbones. And then again tapping the length of your collarbones. Again, come to that place underneath the earlobes, tiny circles, one direction, and then the other. And then tracing that space again, right under the jaw, down the neck, tapping the collarbones. And then just take the knife edge of the hand. I don't know, that just came to me. Place it right underneath where we just were. So the finger is right underneath that earlobe and jaw corner. And then the rest of the finger traces along that underneath the jaw space. And then just gently, don't have to press hard, move down the neck towards the collarbones a few times. The lymphatic system is actually pretty close to the surface of the skin, so you never have to press too hard, and actually pressing too hard can cause damage. So just light brushing, light stimulation. And then we'll switch to the opposite side. I like to use my left hand for my right side. So your lymphatic system is a very important part about healing. It helps your body remove all the garbage. A lot of people refer to it as your body's sewer system. The only thing is it doesn't have a pump, so it has to be manually removed through movement, exercise, cardio, and manual stimulation like this. Nice job. Tap the collarbones one more time. And then we'll continue that tapping motion. We're going to come up to the cheekbones and just tap very gently underneath the eyes on the cheekbones towards your temples. And then come down underneath the cheekbones towards your ear. And then come up the sides of the nose and then begin to tap on top of the eyebrows, in towards the center of the eyebrows and back out. I know it might feel like you're doing nothing, but believe it or not, this really does work. And then one more time, knife edge of your hand. It's a weird way to say it. Just do 2 or 3 swipes down the neck. And then opposite side. And then again, tapping the collarbones. So just in case you want to do this very simple lymphatic drainage at home, we begin with the collarbones, almost like you're emptying this part out before you move up a little bit so that it doesn't all get jammed up. Does that make sense? So you empty it here and then you move more down where there's already a cleared space. And then you move a little bit higher where you've cleared things out a little bit more. And another really quick tidbit about your lymphatic system is we have a lot of lymph nodes that live in our bellies. And obviously it's a little bit harder to reach those places, but you can with very deep intentional belly breaths that we will be doing throughout this whole class. Let's make our way into tabletop. All fours, hands and knees, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And find a long, strong spine, press the ground away. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. Deep breath in and out. And then begin to move with your breath as you inhale, draw the belly down, heart forward, reaches through, come into your cow pose. Exhale, press the ground away, round the spine a lot. Cat pose. And just move with your breath, and you can add in any movements that you want, any movements that call to your little soul. And this is just another great way to move through the lymphatic garbage that we have just released from our noggins. 2 more rounds of breath. And then we'll make our way back into our neutral tabletop. And then just taking the ribs around in some circles, bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips and just drop the ribs down, around, and up a few times in one direction. Don't really need to worry about how it looks. Just move your ribs. Change the direction. And neutral spine. Bring the knees back underneath the hips. Place the left hand down in front of the nose. Bring the right hand to the back of your head. Elbow out to the side. Press the ground away. As you inhale, open up the chest to the right. And then as you exhale, bring that elbow towards the wrist. 2 more times like that. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close it in. Last one. Come back neutral. Keep the left hand where it is. Bring the knees just a little bit wider than the hips and then reach the right arm all the way up. And as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, coming down onto your right shoulder. Place the left hand on top of the right hand. And then shift your hips a little bit over towards the right as you draw the right arm towards the left. Deep breaths into the upper back of your body. Take 2 more slow, controlled breaths. Place the left hand back down in front of the nose. Inhale, lifting back up into your neutral tabletop. Take a second just to neutralize the spine in any way that you need. Right hand down in front of the nose. Pressing the ground away, bring the left fingertips to the back of the head, elbow out to the side. As you inhale, open up to the left. As you exhale, bring the elbow in towards the right wrist. 2 more times. Really rely on your breath. And as you exhale, we'll come back neutral tabletop. Hips are a little bit wider than the hips. Reach the left arm all the way up. And then exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Come onto the left shoulder. Bringing the right fingertips to the left hand. Maybe pressing down into that left hand as you twist open a little bit more, shifting your hips over towards the left. Take a few deep breaths here. Place the right hand back down in front of the nose, inhaling to lift back up into your neutral tabletop. And just take a moment to neutralize the spine however you need to. And then we'll slither our way down onto our bellies, coming into a Sphinx pose. So forearms in front of you, the elbows are underneath the shoulders, and spread the fingers really wide. Press down into the forearms and then draw the heart forward as you lift your gaze up to a level place. Keep drawing the heart forward and taking deep breaths down into your belly. And then release, come all the way down onto your belly, and we're going to roll onto our backs. Draw the right knee in towards your body and extend the left leg out. And just for a moment, draw that right knee in towards the right underarm. Deep breath all the way down into the low belly. Bring the knee back to the center, switching sides. Left knee comes in, right leg extends out. And bring the left knee in towards the left side of your body. Really try to press down through that right leg and draw the left knee in a little bit closer. Deep breaths down into the low belly. Bring it back to the center, hug both knees in. Hug them in really close. You're going to take both knees over towards the left, stack the knees on top of each other, and then reach the right arm back behind you. Our goal is for both your shoulders and your knees to be on the ground, but it's okay if you're not there right away. Just try to allow your body to fully relax and let go a little bit more as you breathe into the parts of your body that feel the most restricted. Just take about 3 more breaths here. And just for this class, try to really focus and be with your breath. So it's not a passive thing, it's something you're doing very intentionally. And if you can't breathe through your nose, breathe through your mouth, it's okay. I mean, obviously, it's okay if you breathe through your mouth. On your next inhale, we're going to bring both knees back up to the center. Hug them in really close. Gently rock from side to side, taking deep breaths into the back of your body. And then when you feel ready, we'll cross the knees onto the right side and extend the left arm back behind you. Not to worry if the shoulder is lifted. Just try to breathe and let go maybe a little bit more. Just taking 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll bring it back to center, hugging the knees in, rocking from side to side. Just giving yourself a moment to help neutralize the spine. And then we'll plant the feet down on the ground. Bring the feet as close towards your body as you can. And then walk the shoulders underneath your body as much as you can. Bring the arms down by your side with the palms facing the floor. On your next inhale, we're going to press down through the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up towards the sky. And as you exhale slowly with control, lower the hips back down. A few more times dynamically like that with the breath. As you inhale, lift, and as you exhale, lower. Last 2. Last 1. And this time at the top, we'll hold for 3 breaths in and out. Really pressing down through the feet, squeezing the glutes to lift your hips up a little bit higher. Try not to flatten your neck against the floor. Try to keep that natural curve in the cervical spine of the neck. On your next exhale, you're going to very slowly, with control, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower down the back, all the way down to the tailbone. And then walk your feet away from each other, about as wide as the mat. The knees can tent in towards each other. Just take a moment here, breathe. Keep the feet where they are and the knees tented towards each other. Just let everything drop over towards the left. Holding here for 2 breaths. 2 slow, controlled breaths in and out. Really let your belly feel soft and expand on the inhale. Coming back through center, making sure your feet are still as wide as the mat, in the same plane as each other, knees are tented in, and then drop everything over towards the right side. Take 2 breaths. Notice any stress or unease you have in letting go of the stress in your inner thighs and your hips. It's not good or bad, it's just interesting to notice. Last deep breath here. Inhaling, coming back through center. Heel toe the feet back in towards each other, and then draw the knees in towards your body again. You can let your shoulders come out from underneath your body. Just rock from side to side, letting the floor massage your back. And then we're going to rock a few times the length of the spine, 2 or 3 times. Until you rock yourself all the way back up to your seat. And now we're going to grab our props. So you either have a stack of books or 2 blocks, a bolster, or a stack of blankets. You can also just use a stack of blankets if you want, or pillows. So we're going to set our blocks a little bit away from each other, maybe 8 inches, I don't know. The one furthest away from you is going to be on the medium height on its side, and the one closest to you is on its lowest height, flat on the floor. And then place your blankets or bolster over top of those. And then we'll come to set ourselves up for pigeon pose, or not pigeon pose. Come on, Danica. For child's pose. So the toes come in towards each other. The knees are as wide as the mat. And you want to be sort of close to your props so that you can walk your hands forward and fold over, draping yourself onto the props. You can thread your arms underneath if that's available for you, or you can just let your arms rest back by your side or in front of you. I'm going to be quiet for the next 5 to 10 breaths to really just let you completely relax here into this pose. Relaxation is also a very, 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 very important part of letting your body heal and recover. On your next inhale, you can begin to slowly walk your hands back towards your body. Swing your heels around so you can come to sit behind them. And then we're going to keep the props as they are, and we'll use this for our final resting position, your Shavasana. So if you want to set yourself up to be really, really cozy, you can use this, but also grab a blanket, a heating pad, socks, eye covers, whatever you want to let yourself feel like you're taking the very best care of yourself that you ever have. And then you can let your legs do whatever feels good for you. So you can extend them out long in front of you, you can cross them, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees flop out beside you. That's likely the most intense version of this pose for some of us, but it's an option. And then you'll just let your body drape over the props. This is one of my favorite poses in the world. You can let your arms rest by your side with the palms facing up, or you can bring them out wide like a T. You can drape the blanket over top of your hips or over the whole entire body. Just set yourself up, and we'll be here for a few minutes, and I will guide us through a short relaxation meditation. Giving you some time to first settle, find your comfort place, make sure all your props are situated perfectly. bring your awareness to your forehead. Try to relax. Relax the space between the eyebrows, the temples, the eyes, cheeks. Relax your jaw. Let your teeth slightly part. Allow the tongue to rest on the roof of your mouth. Relax your lips. Let the whole face completely relax. Allow your ears to feel like they are softening down towards the ground. Let the whole face completely relax. Relax your throat. Let your shoulders melt down, completely soften. The right upper arm bone, the right lower arm, the right wrist, the right palm of the hand, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, pinky finger. Let your whole right arm completely relax. Relax the space around your heart. Allow your left shoulder to completely relax. Soften down towards the front. The left upper arm bone, the left lower arm, left wrist, left palm of the hand, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, pinky finger. The whole left arm completely melts down. Let your shoulders completely relax. Allow your belly to soften. Right hip, right upper leg, knee, right lower leg, right ankle, the toes. Let the whole right leg completely relax. Let your belly soften. The left hip, left upper leg, knee, left lower leg, left ankle, toes. Allow your left leg to completely surrender. Allow your body to completely surrender. Allow your body to completely surrender. I will end the class here so that you can let yourself stay here in this pose for as long as you're able. I really appreciate you showing up and sharing your practice with me today. It means the world to me. I hope that you feel better, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Namaste.